Hello, welcome into the stream. It's gonna be kind of short. We're just gonna be covering Sebastian and Anne. I did a little bit of gameplay earlier. There's one mission that I did. It was a side mission, but it turned out it had a couple more of those too. So there was like, we were with Poppy, we found out the dragons were being used for a dragon arena. And then we stole the egg. So that's what we did with that. And then the other one I did, because I did it to get a spell. And then the other one I did was, it was like a side dialogue with Sebastian, and he's now read the book of Slytherin spells that we found, and he has the idea that there is a reverse dark magic that can cure, as we've seen in the memories and the pensives, to heal Anne, his sister. So I don't know, like, we're gonna go in order. There is a side quest to go talk to him in a catacomb to learn Impendio, I believe. And then we're gonna go do the mission where we decide to heal his sister or not. For me personally, I'm torn on what I'm gonna do on it. I don't know yet. Like, I want to heal her if she wants to be healed, but we also haven't seen anything past the second trial, so there's no way of knowing like what the disadvantages are if we take that pain from her, because that's what Sebastian's worry is he wants to take Anne's pain away, and we don't know if that's a good idea, because we don't know if there's consequences, because as we saw when he extracted the dark magic from her dad, Isadora took it from her dad. They put it in a jar, and all the keepers said, we don't know what can happen with this. So my inkling is that maybe that's like the senses of dark magic that we've seen and been absorbing and taking, and that's what gets left behind. But I don't know. So let's figure out what's going on. This is going to be interesting, that's for sure. All right. Let's go talk with Sebastian.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. This looks intriguing.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Alright, here's a report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the great room which had suffered decay amid the turned over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
I don't know, I feel like we're playing with fire.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success.
Revelio.
Can't lose your nerve just yet.
Who's my nerve, dude?
Bombarda. Conforto. Defender. Leviosa.
At least now we know we're not alone here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Depulso. Accio.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. This room is taller than it looks.
Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
So time, Sebastian.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Vingo. Accio. Confringo. Dago.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Confringo. Bombarda. Accio. Protego.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly.
Revelio.
We'll be fine, though.
Accio. Confringo! Revelio.
Back up we go.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile
Revelio.
of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio!
How does one get in there now? That's my question.
There's something here by the altar.
I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay, but research must come from my fealty to rules. The rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment. Learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
No.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. If this archway's been barricaded, we'll find a way through.
Reparo. Accio. Corso. Revelio. Pulso.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Pulso. Accio. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa.
I need to find a safe way across.
Wingardium Leviosa. Compulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I wonder.
Compulso. Revelio. Compulso.
We're in a tomb. Come with the territory.
Accio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Lots of bone rattle.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
feel like Sebastian is a well-intended character, but
Wingardium Leviosa.
it's gonna really backfire on us.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
It's like the Fantastic Four logo.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
That worked. Keep going. I shall sleep better tonight.
Okay, so let's see. We need to open that one. And that one's
Accio.
that one. That one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
We haven't opened that one, so this one is
Accio.
that one, and then the target. Wigan Well Potion.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You
Revelio.
are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Revelio.
So many spider fangs, holy crap.
Incendio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Accio.
Relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities can benefit not only Wizardcraft but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. but we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake,
Yes, here it goes.
I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret,
Revelio.
especially from my uncle.
Ominous is here.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Revelio.
Bombarda!
Revelio.
Clear the room out. Big spiders.
Confringo.
wonder, can I Leviosa and then
Leviosa. Springer. Descendo. Confringo. Leviosa. Descendo.
got it?
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio.
Must be a big boss coming up because they're handing out Wiggenwelds like it's Halloween.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Revelio.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
You don't listen, Sebastian.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important.
Ugh. I don't like that.
I will.
Imperial.
I'll bury you in the deepest vault. I will make you pay.
Protego. Stupid one. Imperial.
Yeah, brutal, dude.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her.
Imperial. Expelliarmus.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Protego. Expelliarmus.
I'm a dump!
Bombarda.
What was that? I shall avenge your death. I've seen Billywigs with more sting.
Bombarda. Imperial.
Get away with that.
Expelliarmus.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skills.
Expelliarmus.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
It's kind of funny 'cause it's like I've been doing this a lot on my own.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Revelio.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
There's nowhere to go. We have to fight.
Short reach! Up with that dying, are we? Got him!
Not win Expelliarmus. Stupid one. We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make Bombarda. Stop provoking them.
I'm handling it.
Handling it! Keep out the way!
You'll not win here.
Sebastian, be
make you
I'm handling it.
Boy! What have you done?
saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her.
He saved her, though.
From all of us.
He saved her.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Nope. She'd be dead. Just pointing that out.
Revelio.
She would be dead.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies.
So you let him
What
die?
Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio.
Let's read these notes. Maybe we saw that already. I don't know. I don't like how the dad's being, because he's like being rude. Like, I get it, right? They're unforgivable curses, but, like, she'd be dead. Straight up. That goblin was gonna take care of some business, you know what I mean? And then if he didn't do anything, he'd be, like, all worked up. That she's dead, so. I mean, did he go a little far? Yeah, he probably could have done something else, but. You know. I get it. I get both sides of it. But also, it's kind of like the dark side and light side of the Force, like in Star Wars. I think there's benefits to both. Like, I think the Jedi Order is pretty blinded. A lot. So, like, so much to the point where, like, they had a whole plot underneath them and they didn't do anything about it, you know what I mean? Oh, your town is saved? You're welcome.
Hello, Hamura.
You wouldn't have a home?
Revelio.
I don't know. I definitely get both sides of
I'm
it.
now, Demi, guys.
Is there a tish of an overreaction? Yeah, definitely a little bit of overreaction to banish him. Like, Sebastian's not a bad person. He saved his sister. I'd do it for my sister. And if it was my sister, I'd probably be pretty bloodlust because someone's gonna kill my family member, right? Like, I probably wouldn't be in a good emotional state. I'd probably do the same thing. Maybe not as violent, but I probably would have just, you know what I mean? Like,
These rocks have seen better days. What do you have in store for me this time?
just saying. I really, think there's a bit of an over-exaggeration of some things in that moment.
Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
Your helm. But thank you for making me the first object.
Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo.
had mustard and stew like what? Someone there?
Expelliarmus! Pulsar! Pretender! Stop it, stupefy!
This was his talent point. Damn, you kill one enemy, it kills all of them.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Not your best moment, are you?
Defender!
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus! You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
If only Professor Fig could have seen that. I should investigate.
Expelliarmus.
We find another repository. Always on the diff. It's the student from the town. What was that? This will not be another setback like Feldcroft. Hold true close. You won't be able to stop Ranrock. You're the one who released Oaks. That's the student who uses strange magic.
Potato!
Think it.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus!
Someone's been taken out! Get accustomed to that! Child!
Expelliarmus! Prepare it! Expelliarmus!
No! I will make you pay.
Just like playing with him now.
Revelio.
What does it say? Interrupted burning appears to overhead slam with Bombarda.
Bombarda! Confringo!
Come on, baby.
Bombarda!
Stench of dead.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Confringo!
Okay. They're not even fighting me at this point.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
Merlin himself will be proud.
stopped us at Feltrom.
That's the window. Bombarda.
I've never seen it.
Torch this guy up right now.
Is that the best you can do? That's the thing. Old defense and mountain. I should have meant your death. You've been paying attention in defense against the dark arts, I see.
A miss! Confringo!
Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise. Revelio.
Found it.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. This looks intriguing. Revelio. Accio.
Bombarda.
Accio.
Bombarda.
Accio. Accio. Cursed fiends.
Bombarda.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Revelio.
That's that. Those tubes are easy. The music's very sorrowful. I appreciate that they're using it for this moment in the game.
Revelio.
Pet the cat. The one thing they could have done in this game better, the cat sound effects. Not gonna lie.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
My mother makes the most delicious alahot.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. Ugh, it's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I.
Yeah, take
Seeing
this
him again
niffler
was
mask
such a
off.
relief. I told him that he
This is
must
silly.
remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Freaking peeves, dude.
May I remind you that I did not...
My eyes are starting to hurt. Now, I'd like to keep this next one from Ominous. That guy is like everywhere. He's always like, oh, we'll keep it from Ominous. And then Ominous is down there. Gosh dang it, Ominous, you creep. Why are you always hiding, dude? Ominous is alright.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news. Revelio.
Kid's pushing it, man. Lodgok has asked me to meet him at Goblin Mine south of Hogwarts and asked that I bring someone who speaks Gobbledygook. I should get some resources. Freaking Sebastian, man, he's just gonna get us in trouble. Can they make like a scratching post? Like... What's up, Callisto? How you doing? I'm on... Ominous is from the same family, Gaunt, as Tom Riddle's family on his mother's side. I probably spelled his name wrong. Whoa, 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 wait, what? I don't know the story, but I know Ominous is from the same family, Gaunt, as Tom Riddle's family. I mean, it makes sense. Like, I don't know. I feel like villains are always... They're always like morally driven in a way that piques my interest, you know what I mean? Like, I 100% understand why he wants to do what he wants to do, right?
Revelio.
I absolutely get it. But like, at what cost, you know what I mean? All of my animals love me. Oh, is that the baby one? Look at that guy, huh? Hello, you pretty boy. Or girl? I don't know. Can I put these kitties in here? I can't put the kitties in here. I just saw the name of mine. Okay, I'll explain it here. So, it's really complicated. Okay. So Sebastian, this is Sebastian, ominous, all of it. So, when you get to meet Sebastian, he's really intrigued by the dark arts, because what's going on is his sister is cursed by dark magic, and we have the ancient magic that he's trying to explore as a way to heal his sister and reverse the dark magic. We went into Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium to steal that book. In order to get in that book, we had to like traumatize Ominous, because he was forced to use Crucio on people when he was a kid, because his parents were like followers of Salazar Slytherin entirely. So he had to use it. So he's like, this is a terrible curse. So when I learned the curse, I made sure to use it on Sebastian, because I didn't like how he was pushing so hard for Ominous to just, well, it's alright, it's fine, we need to do it. So then we did Crucio, and now we did this next one, and Ominous is like, okay, well, like, I don't trust him, and I'm like, we have to give him the choice, and if he screws up, you know what I mean? So then we went into the next thing, and we found a relic that says, like, if we leave it there, I don't know what happens, but I don't think, regardless, I don't think there's any way of, like, changing his mind. I think he's going to take the relic anyways, because it's going to progress the story. And then he wants to heal his sister. And now at this point, we have been told that if his uncle, who's a little overbearing, if you ask me, we went to the Feldcroft, it was under attack, and then Sebastian used Imperio on a goblin that was going to kill his sister. And he, needless to say, mind controlled that goblin to kill himself. They just didn't show it. You got the gist of it, though. And then he saved his sister's life. Truthfully, he did. However, he probably went a little too far. His uncle saw it, and now he's, like, banishing him from Feldcroft. Doesn't want him anywhere near his family or his sister. So now he's going to send it, like, a crest to his sister to say he wants to meet with her. And what we've seen in the the pensivals, or the memories, is that this ancient magic can take pain away, and this is what Sebastian wants to do. However, we don't know what the consequences are if you take someone's pain away, because Isadora seems slightly deranged about the concept of taking someone's pain away. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I don't really know how to feel about it, honestly. It's a crazy story. It's really good, and I don't know how I feel about either end of it because, like, I understand. I really do understand, like, what he's trying to do. You know what I mean? I get it. I really do feel bad for Sebastian and his family situation. But it's like, do we let him do this, or you know what I mean? It's not cut and dry. You're right. It's. Like, I absolutely feel for him. I understand why he wants to do what he wants to do, but what the keepers have said is, like, this is untouched magic. We don't know what it means or what could happen. It's not a black and white story or situation. It's really not. Which is the hard thing, because like you're like, oh man, I want to like just tell him no, but at the same time, I don't know. Exactly, and we don't know what the consequences are. That's the problem. We don't know what the consequences are. Hello, guys. Hello, pretty. I love hippogriffs, dude. They're so beautiful. Do you want to see a baby hippogriff eventually? Oh my god. The music is amazing in this part. And Niffer's playing with the ball! Oh, God, it's so cute. How did I put these cats in here? That's so many.
Everything's all right now.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, Jake's awesome. I really like Jake the Viking. He's a cool guy. I've only gotten to be on his channel a few times, but like Hitbo TC, he was streaming with him, Sea of Thieves, and Jake's just fun. Jake's a fun guy. I really enjoy Jake the Viking. He's one of the best.
Deep's no herbology professor, but some plants here seem to be ready to harvest.
That quick? Really? Yeah, Jake's pretty cool. I'm glad you enjoyed his channel. I've been to it a couple times. That's cool that you subbed to him. I'm sure he really appreciated that. I was surprised he was at like a 59 viewer count last night. It was kind of strange to me.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. What's one about?
This is the astronomy tower. Don't drop your stuff.
Revelio.
Are the plants part of potion making? Yeah, so I have my room set up to the point where I can like make potions based off of my ingredients. And then also I can grow mandrakes and like these guys, so like I can have these and I have potions for them out in battle. It's pretty sweet. Because you can use mandrakes, you can use these plants as like weapons basically. It's pretty sweet. So when you get like these giant tables, that's why I haven't, I'll show you. Here, I'll just travel to Hogsmeade. So like, that's why when I go over to Hogsmeade, I have to go here anyway to sell some beasts. I can't add my cats into the vivarium. Or the Neasels. The Neasels are like little big, they're big cats that are like mixed with like a tiger, and they're beautiful. So I want to be able to put them into my vivarium, because now they're like considered a species that I have.
All roads lead to Hogsmeade.
And then you'll meet Natty next. Natty's pretty sweet. Or Natty. Dude.
Revelio. Accio. Alohomora.
What do we have?
Revelio.
Stupid things. Swear to God. See you, demi guys. Good thing I'm at Hogsmeade, I guess. I'll drop a couple junk items at least.
Revelio.
Map. Do this. Go to nighttime. So these guys, in
Oh,
order to
now,
like
demiguys.
level up your Alohomora, you have to collect these guys for Professor Gladmoon, I think is his name.
Revelio.
You stupid chest. You.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toe-tied.
I want to sell. Niffler.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Hello.
Revelio.
What do you collect with that, Professor? So demiguise moons, moonstones. So like I'll show you, like these little sloth creatures. So if I go to here, you see I have 8 of these things. I need 13 of them. I hate having notifications. Why did I miss it? They just upgrade Alohomora. Demiguise, like these statues you can only collect at night. I'm gonna sell.
Come
I can't
in.
sell those here.
Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toe-tied.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Let's meet Natty really quick.
It's not like her to forget.
This is Poppy. I like Poppy.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, the books are so good. I read the books once a year.
Hello there. Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
If they're green, you can pretty much always sell them and get rid of it. If the number is like very large, or it's gonna bring your stats down, obviously you're gonna sell it. Clear up your gear spaces.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts.
Keep making fun of her. She's actually pretty cool.
I didn't keep you waiting.
And
we
found out that they're using a dragon fighting ring.
Gran
You're free
told
to
me
dragon.
to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
I can't tell, but I think your character kind of takes a liking to her.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
Yeah, it was brutal. They were like making them
then
fight
we
and
can be
everything.
finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more
Revelio.
thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Revelio.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Revelio.
I want to see if the dragon
For what
recognizes
it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Poachers have been here.
Bombard. Confringo.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Revelio.
Where are you, Smithy? Thought you were joining us in Borneo. I know you have your hopes about the fighting ring, but the true galleons are in Arco Mantulas. You wouldn't believe how much Violet and I made a few days ago. Not to mention Borneo's not half bad to look at. Anyway, we'll be moving on soon. Egypt, perhaps. It's such a relief not to be weighed down anymore. See you soon, Angus.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again.
She's fantastic.
From a distance.
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
From a distance.
Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been
Revelio. Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that?
She knows. You remember us?
Well, there's no turning back now.
Wait here! I'll run ahead.
Over here! Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe. Rebellion.
It's her domain. She'll make sure. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
Revelio. It's a little too warm, if you ask me.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
There's a chest over here.
Revelio.
Hope we can get another type. Should have taken a closer one. She's real mad. I just want to give you your egg.
Well, there's no turning back now.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll move. Over here.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe. Revelio.
Watch out. It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she is making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get that opening below her. If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest. Look! Underneath her! I think we're close. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant. Revelio.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
All the players snarky comments, yeah. It is pretty funny.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
raccoon girl.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
It's a trap. Probably. Probably.
How could I have been so blind?
Tips in the house, please.
This is the most ridiculous outfit. No, I'm not wearing that. It's horrible. I want to do a broom challenge. Come on. I want to be cocky to that little snot that you always have to like deal with when it comes to the broom challenges. I don't like her. She's like, my turn.
I saw what you did.
Hand them back.
Hand what back, sir? We've not took a thing.
Hand them back.
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one. That's all of them, sir. Honestly, I swear.
How many times are you pair going to keep pilfering my shop?
I swear it was just those ones, sir.
Promise, sir. We'd never take more than those.
I tell you this, they'll not appreciate your antics in Azkaban.
Get out of here.
You just wait till I see your mother.
That was a bit harsh.
Not much of the dog cart.
I don't know that sentence.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Trash can. All of them.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Muggles have made life hard for us.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Let's go to the requirement, then we're gonna be done. Yep, this will be it here.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Okay.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
So I gotta move the Thestrals into here. Come here, fellas.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Put you in the right place.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
We're making babies.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, as Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even master. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Do I have room to put my kitties in here now? Kitties? Hey guys, what are you doing here? Want to see a baby hippogriff? Oh my god. Big little guy. Oh my god. This is my favorite part of the game. Hands down. Oops, right. Do I have room in the other one? I should. I want to put my kitty somewhere.
Deke thinks you should be proud.
Hi, kitty.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
So I'm gonna call it for today, I think.
Nothing to identify. For now, at least.
Oh, probably Friday. Let's do one more thing, actually. Let's go do a main mission to end it. Because this is Sebastian. That's the whole point of what I was streaming for tonight, so I'm gonna just go chill, make dinner.
Off on another adventure, are we? Oh, my sincerest
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea.
Tolkien Town.
But perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you. I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Revelio. There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
You won't stop me.
We'll do this one too.
Let's get this Albert White is coming back this the inevitable. I won't rest until you're dead. I will make you pay. I won't rest until think you're clever, don't you?
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate.
Revelio.
Oh, so much for being quiet.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I
I hate that!
I shall avenge your death.
I'm gonna use this one here.
Expelliarmus! Let's get this over with. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Protego!
Let me down! At once!
Descendo!
I shall avenge.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
Buzz. I'm a good on it actually.
Bombarder!
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Let's see what he's gonna teach us in this one. He makes bad decisions.
Revelio. For better or for worse, we're in.
I will make you. Descendo. Think you're clever,
Think you're dead.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Can I go down here? That's deep. Nope. Not yet.
One less human to worry about. I won't rest until dead. Bombarder!
Stupid one. Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Oh, need fire.
Confringo.
Bombarder!
Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Are you a wizard at all? Why do I have to do everything for you? Like seriously, dude.
Guardian Leviosa. so.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to climb the stairs.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
Brick. Better days.
Peril.
Yeah, it is. They did a really good job on it. I'm not like all the way around, honestly.
Confringo!
Oh.
Bombarda! Confringo!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio!
There's a 1 rating for the game? That can't be right. They're wrong. $100% wrong.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock Royal all but declared war.
Lumos.
It's Devil Snare.
Confringo! Lumos. Lumos.
That's person.
Lumos. Revelio. Confringo.
It's crazy, right?
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo.
They're just hate bombing the game because of the transphobe comments that Rally made. And I don't know, I haven't read too much into it. I don't know what she said.
Revelio.
I don't know. So I guess I'm not gonna get too much into it.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
She might have
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Not quiet enough.
If only Ranrock
Best the likes of me.
Bombarda.
Let's get this over with. Name's your rubber up one. One less Hogwarts student.
I think she's a great author. I don't know what she said. I have no idea what she said. As ignorant as it sounds, I have no idea what she said.
You should know better. Nice stop by.
Expelliarmus.
Actually, I'm probably gonna do this one here.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Stupid. We're not finished yet. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupid. Stupid.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
We do, actually.
Revelio. Confringo.
Now, we can have a look around in peace. A rune symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Confringo.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio. Confringo.
Dang it, man. I want to get off.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
I'll read the chat here in a second. Stuff. It's not fair to the game dealers to be discarded for the working. They clearly poured a lot of love in this game. Absolutely. Yeah, they did. I don't even know what she said. I'm gonna have to read it. I'm gonna have to look it up when I get off here.
Revelio.
The world floated back to me as if in a watery haze. How long have I had been conscious? Unconscious. I only remember his eyes, empty of sorrow, yet. But also, I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish, but then everything started to turn when I fell I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor seek mark, but the pain is starving. I can only hope it's not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain. See? Taking
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully
Sebastian,
it will help us unravel
I think
more
I
of
found
this
something.
mystery.
A canvas piece. Revelio.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Yep, Isadora was here. And her journal entry talks about taking the pain away and how it doesn't seem like it was the right thing to do. I'm have to try and convince
Now for the
Sebastian.
moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
I feel like I'll still talk to him anyways. Rude son of a bitch. I mean, he had that coming. Like, I was like, bro, you need to eat. Like, not all goblins are bad. And he's like, he's all pissed. It's like, dude, like, you're not thinking right. Like, you're being rude. I can't agree with that. I like Lodgok. Like, he ain't gonna get any of this done without me, so I'm sure he's gonna come crawling back. Like he always does. Alright, we're gonna save there. I'm gonna call it. Alright. With that being said, I'm probably just gonna end it tonight. And thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the story so far. It's great so far. I'll talk to you later. See you there, Callisto.